it came up in the session earlier on. I think the so what is the most important thing. Because yeah, I can have an email from a founder or co-founder who's particularly excited about this new taxi app that he's rolled out, for example. But in a situation where there's already 14 or 15 taxi apps in Nairobi, I mean, what I'm interested in as a reporter is, you know, why do I care about that? You know, I already have Uber, I already have Easy Taxi, I already have Maramoja. Why is this latest rollout particularly relevant to me? So I think that's the most important thing. I mean, telling me as a journalist why I should care, and telling me as a journalist why my readers should care about what it is you're rolling out. So don't just approach the reporter and say, I've launched this new startup, it's great, this is what I do. It needs to be, I've launched this new startup, it's going to save consumers 25% on this certain type of expenditure, it's going to cut the time they spend doing this per month by 4 hours, and it's going to add 7% revenues a year to their company. I mean, it's those kind of details that we need. It's the, you know, what are the important factors? What is your startup contributing? Because the fact that you've launched an app or a startup, that's great, well done. It's a very brave thing to do, but we need to know what kind of impact that startup is then going to have on, you know, on the wider world, on consumers and on users and on businesses. Obviously, there's certain industries within Africa that at the moment that are seeing massive growth and are going to see increased growth in the future. So, as an example, e-commerce, perhaps, and gaming. If you can sort of, so I think the stat is e-commerce in Africa last year was an $8 billion industry. In 2018, it's expected to be a $50 billion industry. So if you can sort of manage to insert yourself into that overall larger narrative and make yourself part of a bigger ecosystem play, if you like. And then it becomes, yeah, it's about your product and about your startup and about how exciting you are. But then it's also about how you're fitting into wider Africa, wider ecosystem factors and the wider growth of the continent, because that is also part of the story at the moment.